Hi, Mrs. Hensley's friends. Okay, we're going to count to compare the numbers of objects in two different groups. Okay, so let's begin. I am going to get my pencil tool, so you will need your pencil for your math page, pages 81 and 82 from your manila envelope. I am going to write my name up here. You will need to write your name on your math paper with your pencil, please. Okay, now we are going to begin. Okay, let's look here. Well, I'll just use the same color pencil that you are. We're using kind of a gray color. Okay, so let's look at this example problem right here. There are 3 yellow chips or counters, and there are 3 red chips or counters. It says count the objects in each group. Write each number. Okay, so let's count them. 1, 2, 3. So let's trace the 3. Trace over the 3 using your pencil. Now let's count the red ones. 1, 2, 3. Trace over the 3 on your paper with your pencil. Then it says, is the number of yellow counters equal? Remember, equal means same as. So the same amount. Is the number of yellow counters equal to the number of red counters? Do they both have the same amount? 3 and 3. Yes, they do. So it says circle the thumbs up for yes or the thumbs down for no. We know that yes, they do have the same number. They do have the same amount. So you are going to circle with your pencil your thumbs up. Also, when you are finished with this lesson, if you would like to use your camera on your iPad to go here, there are some additional activities there on the QR code if you would like to do that. I am going ahead and using this blue color so you can see better. Okay, number 1 apple right here. Count the objects in each group. Write each number. Is the number of basketball hoops equal to the number of basketballs? Circle the thumbs up for yes or the thumbs down for no. So, how many basketball goals are there? There are 1 and 2. So let's write the number 2 here. With your pencil, write the number 2 for basketball goals. There are 2 basketball goals. Basketball hoops. Okay, now let's count the basketballs. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 basketballs. So write the number 4. Okay, is the number of basketball hoops equal, meaning the same, to the number of basketballs? Are these 2 numbers the same? 2 and 4. No, they are not, are they? 4 has more than 2. So let's circle the thumbs down. Circle the thumbs down because they are not equal, are they? Okay, now turn your paper over. We will be working on page 82 now. Okay, the directions for number 2 fish. We're looking at number 2 fish right here. Say, count the objects in each group. Write each number. Circle the number that is greater than the other number. Okay, so let's count right here. We're counting these, but remember, we're not including those. Okay, we don't include the ones that are off to the side. So let's count the helmets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 helmets. So with your pencil, write the number 5 here. Now we're going to count the footballs. 1, 2, 3, 4. So write the number 4 where it says footballs. Okay, now it says circle the number that is greater than the other number. Is 5 more than 4? Or is 5 greater than 4? Or is 4 more than 5? 4 greater than 5. Which number is the greater number? Which number has more? It would be the football. So it says circle the number that is more than the other number or greater than the other number. Okay, now for 3 cars. It says draw pom-poms on the floor. This right here is the floor. Okay, this is the floor. Draw, draw pom-poms on the floor in the picture so that the number of pom-poms is less than the number of megaphones. Now, let's look at how many megaphones there are. There are 1, 2, 3 megaphones. So how many pom-poms could I draw for there to be less pom-poms than megaphones? Could I draw 3 pom-poms? No, if I drew 3 pom-poms, then they would be equal. They would be the same, 3 and 3. So I can't draw 3 pom-poms, okay? Because it wants us to draw less pom-poms than there are megaphones. Could I draw 0? I could, but it wants us to draw pom-poms, so we're going to go ahead and draw pom-poms. Could I draw 1? Is 1 less than 3? Yes. Could I draw 2? Is 2 less than 3? Yes. So Mrs. Hensley is going to draw 1. You can draw 1 or you can draw 2. It's your choice. And the pom-poms are green, so Mrs. Hensley is going to make them green. And I'm just going to do this. Doesn't look like a pom-pom, but it's going to have to be good enough. I'm just going to draw 1. You can draw 1 or you can draw 2. Now it wants us to count the megaphones. So there are 1, 2, 3 megaphones. Write your number, 3. I drew 1 pom-pom, so I would have 1 pom-pom. If you drew 2, then you would write the number 2. But I wanted everyone to draw a pom-pom. Okay, 0 would have worked, but Mrs. Hensley wants you to draw a pom-pom. So you could have drawn 1 pom-pom or you could have drawn 2 pom-poms. Okay, but if you drew 2 pom-poms, you would need to write 2 here. If you drew 1 pom-pom, you would only need to write 1 there, like Mrs. Hensley did, but that's up to you, 1 or 2. Then it says, draw a line through the number that is less than the other number. So which number is less, 3 or 1? Or if you wrote 2 here. Okay, which number is less, 3, 1, or 2? Okay, it would be 1 or 2. So if you if you wrote 1 and only drew 1 pom-pom, then it says put a line through that number. So you would do this. If you drew 2 pom-poms, you would draw a line through your 2. That is showing that that number is less than 3. Okay? Now, Mrs. Hensley wants you to take a picture. So you're going to click, you're going to take a picture, go down to Student Templates when you're done with both of these math pages. You're going to click the camera. You're going to take a picture of both pages. 2 different pictures. One picture of page 81, which is this one. This one, take a picture of that one. And then turn it over and take a picture of this one. Put it in the template Mrs. Hensley has provided, both of the pictures. Then you are going to go out of that. You're going to go out of that and go into your student template that is this. Okay, I have provided in the caption instructions. Okay, so listen here.
Count the objects in each group and circle the group that has more.
Okay, so this says I'm reading right here. I can find the group that shows more or the most. Okay, and instructions, find and circle the group that shows more. So you're going to count how many hearts there are. And Mrs. Hensley would like for you to write the number. So I'm going to give you an example on one of these, okay? You're going to find the group that shows more and circle the group that shows more. So let's count the hearts here. 1, 2. So I'm going to write the number 2 here, okay? 2. Now let's count the hearts here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to write the number 4. Okay? Then it says, circle the group that shows more. Is 2 or 4 more? Which one is more? Well, 4 is bigger than 2 or greater than 2, so we're going to circle this one here. Okay? I will let you do the rainbows and stars, the rainbows and clouds, and the green hearts on your own. Okay? Now this one, template 2. Same thing. It says count the objects in each group and circle the group that has more. So you're going to do the same thing. You're going to count these, then you're going to count these, and write the number, and then circle the group that has more. Okay? That's the same as what you did on the first page. Then you're going to go to this one, and it says,
count the objects in each group and circle the group that has less.
Okay, this says up here, I can find the group that shows less or the least. So you're going to find and circle the group that shows less. Okay, so we're going to do the blue and lavender diamonds right here. Okay, we're going to do that one. Okay, so let's count how many are in this first box. How many are in that group? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to write that number 4. Now let's count these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Write your number. Circle the group that shows less. Which one is the less? Which number has less? Or which group has less diamonds in it? Would it be 4 or would it be 6? You're right, it would be 4. So you're circling the group of 4. Okay? You're going to do that with all of the rest of the objects there. And you're also going to do the same on template 4 with the stars. You're circling the group that shows less. If you need to know the instructions, they are in the caption, and you just listen to it, okay? So there's 2 slides that show more, 2 slides that show less. And write the number. That will give you practice writing your numbers, okay? I will leave what I drew on there for you, so that way you will already have those done for you. And on this page and on this page, I will leave what I wrote there. You just do the rest of them, okay? Have an awesome rest of your day, and I can't wait to see your work. I will talk to you soon, friends.